Well, let's see. I have made a few changes since I stepped away just a minute ago. I did lose a little bit of data, so some things have changed, but for the most part, there's a lot of new things going on. For one, we're under attack again. Every time I come back, somebody wants to kill us. But I've placed a lot of guard towers. Whoa.
Had enough?
That is a fairly large gun. Who is it? Run, Margaret Fury. It's mutants. I'm just gonna leave that. Wait a second. That's our mercenary with the gun. Okay, let's turn on the centaur then here. Take it down real quick. Before it does anything to Margaret. Time to roll the dice. Fortune 2, Doom 2. Run circles around you beasts.
Come on.
Can you hit mercenary? So what's my punishment? Guess I'll have to check my paperwork. Is this the only thing that's assaulting us? Man, it took a beating. Margaret's pretty messed up there. Okay, what's my destiny today? I have a wider gun spread, which is fairly awful, and +1 green light, which I don't really know what that does, except adds a green light at your feet, which is kind of neat, kind of creepy too. But what I've got going on right now, what I've added to the fortress, well, to the village here. There's no dwarfs here. This is no fortress. But I've added guard towers all over the place. I've added a couple inside the village here. That way we can have some guards, maybe for whenever we get swarmed by 500 of those bastard biting snake things again. I forgot what they're called already. But to set these up, we need to go ahead and climb up the watchtower, and then just kind of crouch down, and you can activate place sniper marker. You can only place one marker per tower, and I believe that means that the AI will automatically go up there from time to time and just patrol up there. They offer a fairly good view of the surrounding area. In fact, why don't I show you guys? Let's see. This is one of the graveyard towers. We'll take my glasses off. Gonna have to squint to see anything out there. We can see their encampment, but from this tower, can't actually see anybody moving around in there. If I had binoculars, I might use them, but I don't. I don't have anything with a scope either. You would think by this point in the game I would have a better gun selection than I've got, but I've done a fairly poor job of choosing really good guns. For some reason. Let's see, how are my stats actually? Calories, and I need to hydrate. And then we'll go add some more sniper points and see what else is going on. Let's see, do I have any meat? Squirrel stew. Some sugar bombs. I don't want to drink too much water here. 2 big purified waters. Did I add a sniper marker? We'll add number 2 to this tower. We'll just try to go and kind of counter. Really, water intoxication already? Wow, those were huge bottles. Well, fixer, no. I only have 1 doctor's bag left. I'd prefer not to use it. Can always head back to my tent for a nap. But yay, we've got a concussion. My favorite disability in the whole game here. I still don't have a back gate on this little pathway, but we will. We will get one. We've got a really tall guard tower here. About as tall as I could get it sticking out of the ground, so we can have a really good overview of the trade route here. Make this number 4. And of course, kind of a smaller one for the gate. What is going on? Did our caravan leave that open? Shame on them. Something did. That is kind of one of the bad things about the gates. They don't actually keep anything out. They're not set so that only friendlies can use them or anything like that. They are open for anybody or anything. Still need to put something under the front of that truck there. Crates or something. Another tower for the gate guards. Almost out. Whoops. I didn't do that. It wasn't me. And I'm out of ammo for this. I thought that I made some. Well, yeah, I've got plenty of ammo for this, I guess. I was gonna say, whenever I crashed earlier, I'm not sure how much data I lost. Even whenever I crafted ammo earlier, I might have lost that. Where do we need a guard tower now? I could put a guard tower up here on top of this hill. Bring this fence in to here and kind of seal off this section. Then place a guard tower up here. Have I never been over here? I'm gonna turn that radio off, that's creepy. Burial mound. Some 5.56. I'll loot a burial mound, I guess. I'm gonna be kind of a dick here. Hopefully there's no ghosts. 9mm or curse. We'll leave the body and the weapon though. Even the dead deserve to keep their weapons. Got a nice campfire up here. A nice little overview of the road. Whoa. Bringing my system to its knees here. Haven't looked this way in quite some time. Yikes. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of vipers over there. You know what, we probably slowed down because of all those freaks in the woods there. Holy crap. How many of them are there? Only got one in view, but they just swarmed over that hillside like ants. That's probably what slowed my system down so much. Screwing around with more mods that increase the NPC count. I want a wasteland that's alive. Okay, let's go down to the tent. I'm not going to build anything else just yet. And quickly rest to get rid of this concussion here. Just take an hour nap. Just for 1 hour. It's okay to sleep. It's Friday, not Friday the 13th. I'm gonna need all the sugar bombs there. I'm running low on food, actually. We're gonna have to head back to yeah, probably have to head back to civilization soon. In order to buy a little bit of food. Let's go add the next sniper point. This one is for overlooking the farm, obviously. And the marketplace. Climb up here. Got 2 left. I think I've placed sniper points on all of the towers though, so I've got 2 more guard towers that I can place. I'm probably gonna place one, probably, maybe, possibly, perhaps, right here in the middle between the 2 roads. And it'll be fenced in, and we'll have probably a gate right here, which I think will be fairly neat. And to bring the fence down along and through here and connect it up to our little pillbox here. I'm hoping that we can get like a machine gunner placed here or something like that. Table with some cards perhaps. No idea what this building's gonna be. I probably won't put a gate here, but you never know. Let's see. Question is what to do now. I'm surprised we haven't been attacked. This is the longest stretch of peace we've had now. Now I'm kind of at a loss of what to do. It is almost nighttime, but I'd like to make the most of what we've got here. How about... Don't need anything from Bez. I'm not gonna leave the village. Just wander around for a minute. Gotta take an overview of our little village here. Part of me would really like to section off the graveyard. Maybe build a wall behind the buildings here to kind of block it off from view from the main road there. We don't need people coming right into the village and seeing all of our dead. But at the same time, I'm kind of worried about building a wall there, because anything that actually starts segregating our little village here into different compartments is going to make it harder and harder for the AI to effectively path through it. That's kind of also one of the reasons I've just left openings in places along the fence that we hopefully can guard, even though the gates aren't going to stop anything either. Did I place a sniper point on this tower? This is a fairly good overview of the village here. You can see anyone coming in the gate, moving along the road for trade. Anybody coming over the bridge there. I am going to have to place a guard tower up there, though. That place does not have one. And it's got two main entrances into our little village here. Okay. One more marker left. This is where a gun with a scope would come in so handy. It's kind of peaceful up here. There's Hugh, standing there with his badass 50 cal. An anti-material rifle. Takes a power armor user to fire that thing standing up. Let's eat. Already gotta eat more, huh? How about we eat 2 sugar bombs there? Whatever that place is, I forgot. The Brahmin Ranch right there. I forgot what the main building's called there, but it's closed down. I believe they do operate on a system of time. Is that Victoria propped up back there on the rock? Yeah. Just looking at the body, maybe she went trophy hunting today and brought back that monstrosity. Just kind of showing it off near the campfire there. Could launch a nighttime raid on their little village. Flush them out once more. Just enjoying the sight of what we've got here. It's starting to come together, I think. I need to touch up the fence in a few places. You know what? Honestly, what does that road serve up there? What are we going to build up there on that land? I want to build the bar or tavern soon. And we're going to build that probably right there on the corner. Provided it fits and doesn't look too nasty. I want it someplace fairly close to their huts here, their bedrooms. Maybe build the tavern over here by the entrance. We got a nice opening there, and be fairly close if anyone tried to come into the village here. They could just walk in and go straight to the tavern. Do good business that way. Plotting and planning. Who are you? A friendly fiend, huh? That is really weird. I don't know what drugs you're on, buddy, but I wish you'd hand out more of them to your friends. Good lord, you guys are normally a pain in the neck. Is he the only fiend to pass through? There's Hugh again. Just on guard duty here, I guess you could say. It's only a matter of time till trouble shows up to the village. You can pretty much count on it. Let's take the sunglasses off. Still bright out here, man. I actually like the colors better with my sunglasses on. The natural colors kind of suck. She got a knife out. Is she getting ready to gut and clean that thing over there? She's hardcore about that. Hello, Bess. I only wish we could mount guns to the side of Bess there. Take her into combat with us. Maybe I've got too many guard towers on that side of the base. I really don't know what to do about this fiend. Hugh, if you want to shoot the guy, go for it. I'm not sure I like him poking around in here, to be honest. Friendly or not, it's just weird. Okay. I think I'm going to take a break for a moment here. Whenever we come back, we are probably going to go ahead. Hugh's going somewhere, but we're probably going to go ahead and maybe fly around to one of the cities and try to buy a little bit of food. Because quite frankly, we're low and I don't know where else to get any from. Goodsprings will probably have a little bit. Hugh's scouting the perimeter out there. But we're going to be in the village here for the foreseeable future, building and setting things up. And basically finally getting around to doing what I should have been doing before. Well, it is 8 o'clock at night here, and I guess I figure we should probably go out and hunt down some food. We're really what we're going to do is we're just going to fly around to a few cities, check them out, and buy some food from their vendors. It's not going to be the most exciting thing in the world. It shouldn't be anyways. Let's go ahead and call our little personal vertibird here, our vertitaxi. Let it all reset there, and we'll just bring it into land right there. Such a beautiful evening. You gonna bounce over here to me? Whoa. Okay. Let's go, Rexy Poo. Go ahead.
How may I
jump in
assist
there.
you?
Good evening, soldier. We're gonna go ahead and first, how about we head to... I don't remember if the Mojave outpost actually had any vendors. I'm trying to think right now. I had the guy in the front desk who could repair things, but I believe that was pretty much it. It's not much of anything but a dinky apple. We'll go to Goodsprings. How about that? Whoa. And I've got 2% protein, so we'll have an in-flight snack here. Eat those. Eat the delicious sugar bombs. touching down already? There we go.
Hello, outsider.
We're here. And we will step outside. Thank you for that. The question is, where do we go? I hope Trudy is actually on duty. I don't believe the neighbor, the convenience store next to the bar, actually sells any food, if I'm correct. Come on, Goodsprings. I know you're loaded down with mods. Oh wait, there goes Trudy. No, Trudy, don't leave.
Feeling thirsty? I can take care of that.
Yeah, what do you got on you for sale?
Got a special discount for you, after what you done for us.
Yeah, I won't complain at this point in time. Caps are pretty scarce right now, Trudy. I'm gonna buy everything she's got. We've got 10,000 caps almost. Brahmin steak, squirrel bits, stew. Got more than enough water, wow. Yeah, see, we need to get Goodsprings. Goodsprings is gonna... I think they're gonna make their fortune selling water here. It is dirty water, unfortunately. Yeah, that does suck. I thought that was actually clean water for a second. Maybe we could find a way to easily purify it or something. Okay, we'll buy everything here that she's got.
Another satisfied customer.
See you
Be
later,
careful out
Trudy.
there.
So we don't have to go inside. The question is there anywhere else we can buy food from? Oh wait, yeah, there is. Sergeant Arcus is buying food right now. Let's see, we've got the Blamco vending machine here and the Blamco-O-Matic. I have 690 NCR dollars. So, oh wait, none of these if I buy them will actually work with my needs mod up there that adds all the nutrients and proteins and hydration. So I could eat that food, but it wouldn't do a damn thing for me because the mod doesn't have stats for it. Is there anyone up here at the gas station? I guess while we're up here too, I could drop off the robot parts. We'll step inside our shop. See what's going on. Hopefully no one else has wandered off. I believe we lost what? Total of 1 zombie and 1 robot, maybe? From random wanderings. There's one. Where's our other one? Come on. There you are, buddy. How you feeling today? Pretty good with yourself? A Nuka-Cola fridge. How much Nuka-Cola has been stocked in here for us? Not much. Gecko steak. 10 refreshing Nuka-Cola. I don't need them. They don't actually provide me with any nutrients I don't already have. So we got here various weapon parts, a neural processor. I'm gonna take that, the sensor module. And let's load all of the parts that I've got into the machine here. Rex, how many do you have on you? Rex is holding a lot of stuff at this point. Metal armor, no. Take the neural processor, the cooling unit. Scrap electronics I think we can put in here too. There's apparently also a trash can for all of my spoiled food. And I believe that is it. Okay, the robot assembly pod. It is currently empty. I find that
Dear
hard to
listeners, please take a moment to rest from your travels. Be wary. Make sure there isn't any danger around you. Now close your eyes. Now open them again. Do things still look normal to you? Now pinch yourself sharply on your arm. Did you feel any pain? If you did, then continue on your journey. If you didn't, then congratulations. You are awake within a lucid dream, and I am a product of your imaginative dream state.
Well, I did
Now
feel
loading
good,
program.
Junket. Talk to
Dream
us.
Diary 172.50. Recorded in 100 hours. Recording begins. I am standing alone in a thick fog. I cannot see anything but the dirty, broken pavement below my feet. All around me are chewing sounds. Something not unlike the choked breath of a dying creature. Carefully, I move through the fog, the sounds falling quiet as I escape their presence. Through the white blanket that envelopes me, I can see something ahead. It looks worn and used, and my programming indicates a certain reservation about proceeding. I move toward this object. As I get closer, I can see the telltale signs of metal. It is a reassuring resolve to find that indeed the object is metal and not disgusting organic matter. I come to a stop. The sounds behind me finally lost within the background dim, and look down before me, where the object rests. It is metal. It is mechanical. Even though I am not programmed for this response, my entire being is overcome with revulsion, and dread, and horror, and terror, when I realize that the worn, rusted metal before me is in fact myself. Recording ends. Disconnected.
Junket always has the most beautiful stories for us. We'll eat 2 steaks there. Ramen and a gecko steak. And where else should we go while we're here? I don't believe the general store will have anything for us. Hey wait, actually, you know what I can do? Come here, Rexy. Now that I've remembered, you've been holding on to these things for quite some time, haven't you, boy? Take both of those combat armors. What else are we gonna sell? I'll part with the Beretta. Keep that. Sell the metal armor. No one's ever gonna wear that. The PPK will keep in the hope that someday I can repair it. Same with the Springfield there. Hello, my friendly
Welcome, sir
vendor
or
child.
madam. Do you wish to purchase something?
Negative. I do wish to make...
I am ready to process our transaction.
Yes, it is a transaction that we're going to be making here. He's only got 1,900 caps. And we'll part with the Beretta, only get 58 out of that. Combat armor, there's no way I'm parting for that for less than it's worth. With as desperate as I am for caps right now, I think we will hang on to it. The metal armor I will part with. 666 caps coming our way. We're gonna have to keep it at that. I don't have anything else to part with, so let's complete that transaction. There we go. So how overweight am I? I'm not overweight at all anymore. Let's go, Rex. You know what? We're gonna dismiss our vertibird here. Maybe. My hotkeys, they're a little bit slow sometimes. There we go. See you later. Good job there. You took off completely smooth. Did not hit a light post or anything. What do we got here? A little bit of corn is ready for us on our resort pad. Love that place. And I think what we're gonna do is, how about we take off on a nice little adventure towards that one mining town. I believe they have... That is really weird how this grass area is so bright compared to the surrounding dirt. But I want to see if their robot vendor has any caps and we can part with some more stuff here. I need to get rid of some weight. Rex needs to get rid of some weight. I need to get my GDP up.